welcome to week 3 of the Call of Duty Rec League. I'm Shio, I'm joined here by Mello today, and
Hello everybody.
Yep, and we're going to be off with our first match. It's the Chicago Hunted versus the London Royale with Cheese from the Black Division. On the maps you can see on the screen in front of you, we have Hardpoint Crossroads, S&D Checkmate, Control on Garrison, and then if we need them, we have Hardpoints on Moscow and Crossroads. It's going to be hopefully not on Acid today. We're hoping that definitely doesn't happen. But, I mean, it looks pretty good so far that I can see. There was an update that went live late last night. As actually we are getting right into the match. I'm going to flip over real quick.
Yeah, quick point for everybody that didn't see the patch notes is Hardpoint Crossroads P4 has actually moved away from the rock cliff side and over to that tent side. So I'll be interested to see how teams play that because nobody's had practice on it. That's for sure.
Well, we're off right to the races right now with a couple nade kills coming out of London, and I'm gonna hate having to figure out which of the Ondises is which. To be honest, it's gonna suck. We got both Ondises in here. So you're gonna have Sensei moving up with the 74U. We do have. I want to figure out what that keybind is to bring up all the player weapons. That would be kind of interesting to see the split. But no acid trip today, thankfully. We're okay.
We're good to go right now. Although we do have Christmas colors being appropriate with the team colors here.
Yep. As we are gonna have the first hill is getting underway. You can see it is gonna look like Chicago's gonna hold down the spawns on their own side as Psalm throws right into the wall. That's kind of unfortunate as another one goes into the wall.
Chicago's actually pushed up too far. If 2 goes forward here, they're gonna actually give up spawns.
Yeah, well, Sensei clears out 2 players, and we're gonna see here actually where does London spawn. They are gonna spawn. They are gonna spawn out on the other side of the map, so it does look like Chicago's gonna be okay.
Well, actually, it looks like they might have fixed spawns on this map with their update.
I mean, it's also possible that just the logic is like, oh, you have to push a little more, or somebody from London has to be behind them in order for it to go off. As I feel like might have been what happened. Like the logic, I guess, is
Chicago's spawning out now, and London's. Even though,
yeah, you had one player
was back.
Yep, his Mamba picks up a pair of kills in the middle of the map right now as he's pushing his way back to the P3 spawns. 20 seconds to go. Hey, they fixed it. I can see the timer on the hard point.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Maybe our arrow colors will stay all.
Yeah, there's no arrows flipped either. From what? Well, I mean, it's only one map, so I'm not gonna celebrate yet. But we are going to have Chicago with a 56-40 lead. They're going to pick up the last of the scrap time right here onto P2 before we head into P3. It is going to pop. London is going to be in the hill to start off with, as Ondies is going to pick up 1. Picks up 2, actually, or unless those are different Ondies. I have no idea. As well. Yep, Sensei is going to work his way inside before he gets dropped by Browntown. That's going to be London inside the hill. It's going to be contested. BZ is working his way around the tank. He is not going to make it, but Psalm will trade him out. Psalm is, I enjoy talking about him because he's literally playing from the Yukon. For those who don't know, that's basically the Arctic Circle. So he is so far north, it's ridiculous.
He is the North Pole.
Yep, as London's actually holding quite well here. They haven't given up any of the time so far on this hill. Actually, right as I say that, it goes. So we're going to have Chicago taking a little bit over a lead here, 65-61, before London picks it right back up. As we're gonna go 10 seconds away from our new P4, so I want to see how this works out, especially with the.
Chicago just spawned Big Rock. What's that? Beezy. That was a gifted spawn.
But number 3
there.
also just spawned all the way on the other side of the map, so it might just be Beezy only spawn here. As he gets caught with a trophy in his hand, Browntown's gonna pick up 2. All of Chicago just went down, and they're actually spawning Cliff.
Yeah, but
did I see that correctly?
Also is spawning P2.
Yes, Killer Ghost is all the way working his way in the back here before he gets dropped. He was surrounded on all sides, and it's going to be Sensei's working his way in now. Surrounded on all sides before he goes down. You do see London spawning in the bottom left corner of the mini-map.
It looks like the spawns for this are Big Rock, and then...
Mondies just pick up a triple
P2?
kill somewhere. I don't know what happened there, or if that was a glitch or something.
Both of them.
As well, 3 of London go down as the Chicago guns are beginning to light it up here. BZ's gonna not pick up that last one. Killer's gonna follow up. As well, we're out of our first rotation. London picked up nearly the entire amount of time on that hill.
Yeah, that's...
They're up to a 50-point lead now, coming out of this first rotation of hills. As one's going to slide it on
a
killer.
money hill.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's just, I guess, you're in a... I mean, a lot of it's going to be you're coming from all the way across the map. And I guess some weird spawns, so maybe not all of the spawn has been fixed, but...
We'll have to see as it develops, as we see more people learn where those spawn points were, because it looked like Chicago was spawning P2 during that P4 hill.
Yeah, it
which
was...
is interesting.
Yeah, but you can see Chicago is getting actually majority of this time. The spawn fight just went down up in Cat, number 4 on the minimap. Sensei pushed all the way through. Thankfully, he didn't end up losing the spawns. He is going to contest on this hill. He's going to get some support from his teammates as all the shots go down. Chicago is going to pick up the last few seconds of this hill. Or, excuse me, it's contested actually right here. One of the Ondees guys are running around. But the spawns are going to stay in favor of Chicago, so a repeat of the first rotation is going to be all Chicago to start off this hill.
Yeah, Chicago is in control of these spawns. I'm interested to see if it starts flipping, but it looks like they're holding good now.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a little bit better, easier to hold that P2 close spawn there.
Yep.
Maybe I have to actually commit someone to fully going back there instead of getting gifted.
Yep. Chair, I'm sorry, but London Royale with cheese did not actually fit. It did not let me put the whole name in. As you can see, Chicago's actually brought it all the way back. 50 points that they lost on P4 was actually regained a combination of P3 or P2 and P1. So they are going to take the lead. They're probably going to get the last 15 seconds. It looks like London is content to give this one up, and they're setting up for the next hill.
Let's see if he pushes around here to get spawns. Actually, Solom is pushing around.
All of Chicago just went all the way around the backside here. They gave up the last few seconds, but they're still spawning P2. Oh, split spawns now actually. Yeah,
10 and rocks.
Yeah, 2 and 5 at the same time there. Came off the spawn. BZ ended up on the split spawn all the way in the back. But the fight's going down. All the contestants coming in. The stuns and flashes are going out. And at the end, Kill is going to be standing. Sensei's on a 5 kill spree. Or it says 4, but then the ticker said 5. I'm a little confused by that as well. One of the Ondees players charges in. The kill feed just lights up Chicago. And they're going to hold it. So they're going to take about a 40-point lead or so with 20 seconds still on this hill.
London's been spawning all over this map.
Yeah, there's
right
some...
now.
Yeah, I don't know about this fixed spawn logic, because the spawns have been absolutely everywhere. Or maybe that's just how it's, how
it's played out. Nobody's really been anchoring. As
Who am I
London
turning
was
down,
anchoring
Chris?
for before. Auto.
Oh, the Nightbot.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't done anything about that. Well, you can see all of London spawning now top right. They are coming in from the tank side towards this P4. P4 has been a money hill, and it was a money hill for London in the last rotation, so we're going to see if Chicago can get all the time on it this time. So far, they're holding pretty strong. BZ will get caught, though, from behind. Browntown's going to take it over. As well, now it's London in possession of the hill, and Chicago's going to be the one running up to break it, as they do start off strong with 1. Solom with 2 pistol kills before he goes down to Sensei. Accidental team kill comes in there, but BZ's going to hop on the hill. He is going to get dropped, and it doesn't look like this is going to be a particularly money hill for any team.
No, this is just a slugfest with nobody really touched the hill.
Yep. Browntown picks up 2,
London gets it.
leading his team 26-20 right now.
Chicago is in possession of P2 spawns, though.
Yep, I mean, if the last couple rounds are anything to show, Chicago is going to have that early rotation on a hill too, and then eventually it'll get broken. But we'll see what happens, because right now we're going back to P1. We're going into our 3rd rotation. It's really weird cycling back around to the 3rd rotation. Because there's
4 hills.
Yeah, there's only 4 hills, so it just cycles through so much faster. And I'm not used to that, to be honest. This kill's gonna waste some shots, and he's gonna pick 1. Mamba's was somewhere, or no, that was his death arrow. Hey, X-ray's working.
Oh, hey, look at that. Did we get Codcaster fixes?
I don't remember them being in the. I don't remember there being
patch notes.
Codcaster fixed in the patch notes. But it looks
Maybe
like
they don't put them.
Yeah, maybe not. But it looks like it happened because, yeah, everything's working.
Oh my goodness. Knock on wood. Let's hope they.
Yeah, knock on wood. Yeah, but yeah, don't want to jinx it. But it's looking pretty good so far. I'm getting my hopes up just a little bit.
Wow. That was a 5 spree before he gets taken down. Sensei is
2 on D's.
31 and 21.
Yeah, Sensei has been going off for his team right here with a minute and 34 in the hill as well. Killa's close behind, is right there with him at a 144 in the hill. On the other side, you have one of the Ondies is with 158 in the hill. This is actually incredibly close right now. Chicago did get broken on the hill though. So London's going to fight their way back here. Down 30 points. As I flip
Chicago
right
needs to commit to these P3, P4. They got a big enough lead.
Yeah, but also 20 seconds is a lot of time to give up.
Yeah, it's a lot of time, but...
So they're going to come through. Killa actually is going to open the way with 2 kills. He's going to clear off the point before he gets dropped by Mamba. Psalm also got caught up on the upper half of the deck, it looks like, as there's a brief amount of lag there.
Chicago just got to make sure they don't lose spawns going into this next one now. 7 seconds.
Yep, but we do have, you can see all the arrows are kind of flying around the place right now. As Ondi's going to get caught inside the hill after picking up 2. Browntown will pick up 1. London is going to claim the hill. They are going to tie the game and take the lead.
Beezy did spawn out for Chicago. He spawned to ice side. It's taking him a while to get to that hill.
Yep, you do see the rock and 10 spawns coming in from Chicago, but London can win it on this hill. They're 15 seconds away. Chicago's got to pour into the hill. They are going to start it off strong. Psalm, Sensei, and Killa all fly in. They all pick up kills, and London's going to get forced out.
Down to the end. This might come down to P4.
Yeah, if the contest goes on long enough. But they only need 10 more seconds right now. As Sensei's getting all the cutoff kills, he picks up 3 on the outside. And that might actually do it.
Yeah,
all of London has to spawn out. They're getting cut off still. Sensei's still here. Beezy's moved up as well, and Chicago's going to take the map.
Very good game. Well, if anything, we got closer scoreline so far with the new spawns.
I've also realized this says voice chat suspended in the top corner, and I don't know how to get rid of that. As you're going to see this final game-securing round of kills from Sensei as he picks up a 3-piece and then follows up with 1 more. This was a great set of kills, actually. That cutoff was played extremely well.
Yeah, he playing outside the hill like that, just not even letting him contest to push that P4.
Well, that's going to be Chicago taking a 1-0 lead. And we will be right back as we head to map 2. I believe it's Checkmate S&D. Stay tuned. Well, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed our debut of the 100 Point Club.
The commercials get better and better, man.
Well, we are going to get it right here into map 2. Assuming all the players load in time, it does look like they're all getting in.
Oh man, 2 of them barely got in.
Yeah, 2 of them barely got in. But we are here with Checkmate S&D to start off. As you can see, the smoke's going out already. We are going to have Chicago on the attack. Sensei Lips with the bomb, working his way over towards, all the way over here towards A. He's actually quite close, and no one's dropped yet. As the push is going to come out, Mamba's going to drop down. Beezy will get traded onto by Ondi's. We are in a 3v3 situation now.
London has full control of the plane, though, so they, as I say that, they get shot from there. Usually, you have the advantage.
Yep. Well, both Ondi's drops.
Browntown.
Yep, it's all down to Browntown in a 1v3. He's going to find one. He's going to shoot the legs of Psalm. Psalm is not going to drop from that. So Browntown will get away. Try to reposition himself around as he comes out to challenge Psalm. He will win that one, and he's going to turn and not finish that kill on a Sensei, and he will go down.
I thought he was going to turn around and get that kill.
Honestly, I really thought it was happening. I thought it was happening. I was like, no, don't do it, Sensei. But it was fine. It was fine.
One shot.
Yeah. Worked out all okay. So Sensei picked up 3 in that round, actually.
Which is surprising. He ran the 74U down the long sight lines to A. But I guess they just didn't get challenged on those long sights.
Yeah, or he just had enough coverage because he had 2 teammates with him as well. As we are going to have, it does look like London is going to execute a similar strategy here as, well, actually Psalm picks off Mamba again.
Chicago's sitting back a bit more than London did on their defensive round. Electing to let London push into them.
Yep. Also, thank you, Sandman, for the 6 gifted, or I believe 5 gifted and your own subs. So thank you very much.
Much
we
appreciated.
appreciate your support of the league in the future. And now, as Browntown is also going to drop, and it's now going to leave on decent a 1v4. Last
That
alive,
bomb is
40
just
seconds to
stuck
go,
out in
and
the
the
open.
bomb is, yep, he's going to go down. The Chicago clean sweeps, they don't drop a player in their second round victory.
Well, interested to see if we're going to see another A push.
I don't want to get too excited, but everything in Codcaster works. It's all working.
Reserving my judgment still. 2 maps in, we...
Like, I'm scared to jinx it, but like X-ray works, the arrows work, the timers all seem to work fine. Like, I'm shocked.
Nothing in the patch notes about it.
Yeah,
But-
typical, right? As Ondis will pick up first blood with plane push, it looks like, before he gets traded out. Browntown's going to pick up Killa. It's going to be a 2v3 now. Defense in the advantage. Sensei is actually going to be the last alive as Psalm will go down. And he's in a 1v2. He gets away.
Chicago actually hit that bomb site so fast.
Yep. As Mamba peeks around the corner, picks him off, and that's going to be first round in London. Does this is yeah, he just pops up behind.
I mean, well, he was
players,
in the
yeah.
back of his spawn. Yeah, they weren't expecting him to be at the bomb site so soon. They actually pushed so far. Sensei was in yellow, a yellow brick before he turned around and came back.
Yep, well, we're gonna hop on board with Kill a Ghost to open this one up.
Sensei's 4-1 right now.
Yep, with the bomb plant. His kill is gonna go straight into the plane. He almost predicted this. He got 3 players in front of him right now. Everyone's kind of waiting, sitting there.
Chicago plays their defense much slower.
As I really like this angle though out of Kill. As he picks up one, he's gonna get shots into the second player too. He's looking for the wall bang. He's not gonna finish it off. As Ondis is just stuck inside that room there. He's not got his way out. On the other side, Mamba, I believe, I don't know if that was Mamba or Ondis that went down in the plane to Killa, but another one has gone down. We are currently in a 2v4. Ondis and Browntown versus all Chicago.
This is gonna be a hard retake because they don't really have any map position.
No. But
Killa's
they do
still in
have,
that
yeah,
same
Killa is
spot.
back here in this corner. The shots are going to go down. Killa's going to win that one as well.
Chicago's staying very disciplined, holding both sides with Psalm and Sensei. Like, nobody panicked and left openings on defense. It was a very well organized defense.
Yeah, well, Killa held this line. He held this line good.
Helps when Killa gets 3 kills in the plane from that one spot.
Yep.
But he didn't have to worry about anyone coming around behind him because his teammates held their spots. So
Yep, and that was another clean sweep too by Chicago. Look at Chicago now. 4-1, 4-1, 4-2. They didn't drop a player in that round, and they didn't drop a player in round 2 either.
must be some S&D kids on this team.
Yeah, well, we're off to another. They are going to take it, looks like towards the B bomb site, as Kill is going to pick up another one of the planes. Psalm will pick up on Dees outside. Now we have the Browntown and Brown Mamba are the 2 left. 2 left right now, as Brown Mamba is going to pick up one. He's going to make it a little more in their favor. The bomb is going to go down. But I don't think they're going to be ready for Psalm here. Psalm has worked his way a little into the back here. As actually Browntown will get him. I think he was waiting for the flank coming in from Mamba, but he didn't even need it. He didn't bother with it. And now it's going to be a 2v2 retake coming in with 23 seconds to go. London has to get going though. And are they going to guess that both players are here?
Well, that's going to give them some information. They know one's farther back.
Yep, well, he knows one's close, and, well, the peak's going to come in. Tried to pre-fire the corner, but he slid out of the corner before that could happen. And that's a 4th round of Chicago.
So it's a good play by Sensei.
Yep, as he
move
slid
as
out.
soon as we kill one. Yeah. And say 6-1 with 74 U. That is impressive. Let's.
Oh, Bondi's
Oh,
has pulled out a
sniper.
sniper. And Chair has
Sensei
joined
gonna
us
walk
on the
right
casting
into him.
desk.
How's it going, Zink?
Not too bad. How about
Sure.
you?
Not too bad. I've got questionable connection at best, so I just wanted to make sure you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Yep. Sounding great.
All right. Before things kind of kick off here, I was listening in. I am curious. This isn't a map I'm super familiar with, but when it comes to strategies for S&D, what would you do in this position? What's some power positions and things like that?
I think it's same as control, just getting plane possession, which has a bomb site in it, or getting that long sight line along A. Like, the bomb sites are in the power positions on this map.
Oh, Sensei just got away with murder there.
I don't know how he got away with that. He does get traded out.
Yep. Kill's gonna drop down. It's gonna be last alive now. Undies picks up one. He picks up both. They lined up. And he gets both of them to finish the round, as it's not even our best play. Come on.
Was it the same on these? Because that's one of them died right there.
Yeah,
So-
well, no. He just dropped down and they were both lined up beneath the plane wing there, and he cleaned up both of them with the same spray. As that was a clutch 1v2 there. I mean, it wasn't really a 1v2 for that long, but he got both of them there to finish off the round. 4-2 now.
I would like to comment, and not meaning to jinx anything here, but Codcaster's looking real nice today.
Yep, and everything's working, so I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Treyarch, for your updates. I hope this was intentional.
The silent updates.
Yeah. Personally, I find Checkmate S&D to be very defensive-sided. Mostly just because the A bomb site is very exposed to the defensive spawn, and the plane has so many areas you can hide in. Like, you can be such a rat in a corner, and that's so hard for the attacking team to have to clear you out.
We saw Killa just on his side of the plane, right?
Yeah,
Just-
exactly. As well, Brown's gonna pick up one. He doesn't know the second player's beneath him. He's not going to know. Sensei's gonna pick him off before he gets traded out, and that's gonna be a third round.
I
Yeah.
loved how aggressive London was there. I mean, if you look at that mini map, pretty much 3/4 of the map was held. You know, really solid map control by London in that situation. I really think they played to their advantage.
They also played good trades, being close enough to.
Yep,
Get
that
that quick.
especially at the end here. Andy's picking up a Krieg off the ground to finish it off on a Sensei, as they're fighting their way back, as they've rattled off a pair of rounds in a row. And this is looks like it's gonna be a very probably an A-sided push, or the B actually. The bomb has entered the plane. But again, there's just so
Stalemate.
many angles to clear out in this plane.
Everyone's just playing for that first pick, and then you move on it. Try to open up a spot in the map, a weak point.
Yeah, but you can see all of Chicago is sitting back. Beezy's prone all the way back here, looking for that push onto the plane. If he stayed a little longer, he might have caught Browntown, actually, as Brown's beginning to move up. As well, those are great
Wow,
shots
that
out of
was a-
him on Assault.
That's a good angle.
Fantastic set of shots there, and well, down goes one member of Chicago. Beezy's going to get caught in the open too. Browntown's going to pick him up as well. Pre-fire's going to come in, nobody home. But we're in a 2v4 now.
Look at the mini map right now. Again, you know, with London, how far they push. They didn't. It doesn't seem like they're really overextending. And as I say that, you know, the kill feed is lighting up pretty green. But look how aggressive they've been playing this match.
We're in a 1v1 here, and well, Kiloghost knows where Brown Mamba is.
16 seconds. Killa should play his life here. He's no reason to push.
Yeah, Mamba has to come to you. And he's going to win it. Great patience there out of Kiloghost. As I think he picked up, 3 in the round as well. As yeah, look at this.
Killa's just dominating inside the plane.
Yeah, that was a great way to even it up too. After Browntown picked up those 2 opening kills in a 2v4, that Kiloghost picking up, pushing through the plane, like that's what you want to see. Like when you're down like that, you want to be able to see one of your teammates step up, make that aggressive play to even it out, and he did exactly that, pushing all the way through to the opposite side of the plane.
Chicago's going heavy A push here. In London, there's no one really there to answer it. They're all kind of bottom side of the map.
The closest player is going to be on Dees, who's going to have the sniper angle here onto the tube. He knows someone's kind of moved up. He probably heard the
I think
trophy
you
go
can-
down.
I think you can see London here in this moment might have learned their lesson from that previous match of overextending. If you notice, pretty early on the last couple of matches, they've pushed really hard. And this one you saw they're kind of a little bit slower on the move.
Yep, well, Andis is going to get all the way in the back here. He does pick up a great flank on Abizi. And that means Chicago's sort of boxed in by these two players. There's going to be an Andis on either side of them. One of them picks up Psalm, and it's now going to be a 1v2.
Kill
Or excuse me, 2v2.
Strong in the plane. This is his area in this game.
Or excuse me, 2v1. I'm all over the place here, as well as just Andis
I really
with a
hope.
sniper.
I really hope his trophy system is the Champs trophy system. I heard that's a really good brand.
This is gonna be a hard retake with a sniper and a pistol.
Yeah. Oh, you
And I don't know where he is. Although
gave it away. And you have,
Oh.
I think that was Killa sitting there in the corner waiting for him. And that's going to be Chicago taking the map 6-3. London fought their way back, but they weren't able to close it out. And Chicago will take it, and a 2-0 lead.
Mallow, what would you attribute Chicago's victory here?
just good teamwork. They were trading out. They were watching the angles, and Killa just dominating the top plane. Gives so much sight line. It makes it easy for the rest of the team to move around the map.
Well, we are going to go to a short commercial break, and we will be back soon with map 3. Stay tuned. Garrison control. Actually, I gotta flip the icons around because the teams have changed sides.
Well, does that mean the colors are wrong?
Nope, colors are correct.
Okay.
I'm way ahead of you there.
Okay, that's good. So I do believe they changed some of the spawn points here. I'm not entirely sure. I believe once you capture B, there's a spawn point closer up, by the tanks in mid.
Yes, I do.
So it looks like it might be a little bit more advantageous for the attackers.
Yeah, it means you just have like less to run, like a lower distance to run across the map, really. So I guess, for example, if you cap B, you're not going to be spawning out where the attackers are coming from right now in this bottom right corner, and you're going to be spawning maybe in the middle of the map. I'm not entirely sure how it works on Garrison, if there was previously existing spawns in the middle of the map that they could kind of pull the logic from. But
I'm not sure.
But I know Moscow definitely, it's huge on Moscow control for sure.
I mean, that was a bit of a frustration with Garrison, in my opinion, was playing control how easily you could get spawn trapped.
Yeah,
Oh, you can still get spawn trapped.
you'll still
That's
get spawn
the nature of
trapped.
control.
I mean, you will if you're not. But like before, I mean, with the cards were just so stacked against you if you were the attacker. Trying to take that A bomb site was nigh impossible.
Well,
I
yeah,
hope they have at least remedied that a little bit.
well, we do have Chicago starting on our defensive side, as London has put a little bit of progress in a B, but they still haven't got one of those ticks. And you can see on the mini-map, you're going to have Psalm ruining that hard-earned work of London, as they're just getting cleaned up, actually, absolutely everywhere. Chicago with a 5-life lead right now. Sensei's on a 5-kill spree. See if we can get on board with him.
S1W3 just playing together really well.
Yep.
One guy goes behind cover while the other one gets some shots in, and
Well,
then
Sensei's
they switch.
just going on an absolute tear here. He's on an 8-kill spree. He's 10-1 to start this one off. And that's going to be it for this round, because London's not going to get anywhere near the hill in time. And Chicago take the first round.
I don't know if I would have used that trophy system right there at the end of that round.
Yeah.
I would have saved that for the attack. But
Yeah, but Sensei here went absolutely off in this first round for his team. Hopping all over the place, going up, down. London really didn't get anywhere near a point. They got a bit of a tick at the very beginning of that round, and then that was it. They got nothing else over the entire course of that round. I mean, look at their team. They've pulled together, what is that? 8 kills total.
it's hard when you're just running into Sensei, who's been hot this whole series.
Sensei literally has more kills than the entire London team right now.
Mello, what would you do in this situation with the new spawn points and things like that? What would be a decent strategy for anyone watching who's not familiar with playing control on Garrison?
I will have to see the new spawn points once one of these teams captures B. I am not 100% where they are.
I think
What for
oh, sorry to cut you off, but I think really it kind of gives you more reason to hard push B in the beginning. Like, you're rewarded more for capping it, not just the extra minute now, but you get a new set of spawn points. and it kind of makes it a little easier for you. But I mean, you can already see London pushed up here in the attack and spawn.
What I'd like to see from the attackers is they're all just, as soon as they're spawning, they're just running. They need to just wait and group up. As I say that, 3 of them are.
As you say that, they're grouping up.
Zondees is on a 4 kill spree right now. He's gonna make it. No. Sensei will shut him down. 13 and 4. Hops on the cap point. And then other Ondees will be there to drop him instead. But Chicago is actually fared worse than London. They got nowhere near the hill at all.
It's a still defensive favorite, it looks like, on these controls.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to have London with a 10-point lead, 8 seconds to go. And that looks like it's going to be it for Chicago in this one.
Yeah, the zone speed's caution as close as you can get.
London played that extremely well.
I'd like to see the attacking team off the break send 2 caution and 2 dark to hit this first hill. Send your subs through dark, put your ARs up on the caution, and just try. Maybe send one of your ARs top tank to help clear off green and bridge. Either way, it's going to be tough to take these hills still. It's a very skinny map. Easy to... Once you get green control, which defense has the easy access to, you just can control so much of the map. Green is, for anyone who doesn't know, is that building we're staring at right now, about to jump into.
Yep.
The one leading to the A bomb site, or I'm sorry, good lord, the A point.
Yes.
Yes. As well, Bees and Kill are going to hold strong over there on this, onto A. I don't like London here can perfectly swing onto B. They just cleared out all the defensive players, and they're kind of forcing them back in towards this A site. So they have free access to B really right now.
Kill is actually not playing green room. He's playing back on the point. So, as I said, that he moved. But London had green control, and they just pushed out past it and didn't really get any ticks.
Yep. Well, London is going to get a second tick here into B.
I have noticed London, the name of their game has been aggression, which may have paid off for them in the past, but I've noticed they kind of overextend. At least that was my impression watching the S&D match. Is they play very aggressive, which there are many moments where that is advantageous, but I think it might be backfiring for them a little bit here.
Well, we are going to get our wish here. It does look like the spawns, well, B is going to cap, and we're going to see if we get some new spawns. Currently, it doesn't look like yet. As you can see, number 2 is spawning all the way in the middle still.
All the way back.
But the 5th round, the defending team will be the team with the most kills. So all these kills, as we go back and forth, I guess, on the defensive rounds, are going to be very critical. But I mean, as we say that too, London has a minute and a half to get a couple more ticks into point A, so they might win the crucial offensive round.
It does not look like these attacking spawn points are much closer, and I don't see why they wouldn't be spawning farther forward. They're still spawning pretty far back.
I'm also possibly of the opinion that there might not be any previous existing spawn points that exist for the attackers anywhere closer. If you look at the spawn logic across the different game modes on this map, there really just isn't a spawn point that's closer to the middle of the map than what they're running with right now.
For anyone who is just tuning in, I believe it was Callan asking what this is, and Senior given a pretty stellar description of what the league is, but just so you kind of hear from the announcers, this is a rec league, so I mean, it's any skill level. It's literally just people who have the desire to learn the competitive CDL rule set, and we cater to all. We try to touch on, or at least highlight our members. Alex, can you give me any better of a description?
It's like a beer league, hockey, or softball. Everyone's here to have fun. It's not, you don't have to get on and grind 20 hours a week. You can show up just for your match if you want. We have 2 different skill levels, so anyone can play.
It's a very not sweaty league, you know, no towels necessary.
Yeah, because we are going to heading to our last 20 seconds, but London's actually out of respawns. It's out of respawns on both sides now. Both sides are now down. Or excuse me, Chicago's out. That was not.
This is looking good for London right here.
Nah, you know what? Not all of Codcaster works, because this isn't working, as London actually wins it. There is no prize. There is no prize money. It's all bragging rights.
Bragging rights and the joy of being streamed and highlighted and playing the game.
I was very confused there because it said London, no respawns remaining. I was going, oh, London's on down to their last lives, and I had to go look at it and go, hang on a second. London has respawns still. And then I saw Chicago progress at A, and I went, that's reversed. And then, yep, Chicago goes down, so London picks up the first offensive round, which puts a lot of pressure on Chicago now to win 2 rounds back to back.
That's going to be tough, especially because they lost that kills race in the last round, so you're already down that too.
Yep. So
Since
they
it's
they have
22 and
to
12.
they have to really frag out and take this attack in round 2. There's a lot on this round right now. Because stringing together back-to-back control attacking rounds on Garrison is not exactly a thing.
Not yet.
Not yet, until someone figures it out. But I mean, for now, we're working with no one has figured that out yet. And then as a result, we're gonna hang around and hope that one of these teams is gonna show us the way, because we don't know either.
I'd like to see them push farther up here in that B point.
Yeah, we do see, because all 4 Chicago players are running on this street here. You can see all of them are right above Browntown as he goes all the way. He's working his way around. But London's not putting a lot of pressure here either, as a second tick is gonna just come in, I believe, very soon. Excuse me, no, actually, all of Chicago just got cleared off.
I believe Brown made it around and and cleared everybody off.
Well, that's only going to be a single tick. Yes, Shabansky, that is going to be a prize. We limit the signups currently to duos at maximum, so you are going to be paired with people that you don't know. So you're going to make some new friends, you're going to play with some new teammates, and you're going to hopefully win some games.
And if you don't win, at least have fun doing it. London is in control of green. It's like they're listening to me, but they are giving up a lot of that B time.
Yep. I mean, I think London's of the opinion here that they can afford to give up B as long as they hold on A. As long as you kind of work some of the lives down of Chicago, you're probably okay. And just I say that all 4 of Chicago basically just went down. Beezy, the last one alive on the point. He is going to get cleaned up from behind. London's carrying a 3 respawn or 4 life lead right now with 20 seconds to go. As Ondis is on a 5 kill spree right now. He's pushed his way up in the spawn right now, and he's doing a pretty good job of holding the line.
The hard spot to challenge from standing in those doorways, though.
Yep. As well, second on D's is now up for the cutoff, as all the cutoffs are going to go down, and London's going to take it. And they will take the control 3-1.
Very nicely done. Winning 1 offense is all it takes to win control.
Yeah.
It's so hard to win. If you do 1 early on.
Yeah, we're going to see on D's 5 big killing spree here. He's going to pick up 4, I think, on the kill cam.
Just pushing with that 74U.
And well, London's going to take it. They're not going to go down without a fight. It's going to be 2-1 Chicago going into map 4. We'll be right back with Moscow Hardpoint.